Hey, what's the deal? I miss your boy Tag from Pro Wrestling Tag. You know what I mean? As of this recording right now, it is 2:55 p.m. You know what I'm saying? June 2nd, 2025. And right now I'm just chilling. I'm cooking some food. You know what I mean? I just came out of work. I'm tired as shit. I mean, I'm fucking tired, yo. I am done. I'm out of it. You know what I mean? So as we all know by now, R-Truth and Carlito are no longer with WWE. For those who are living under a rock, they were both let go from their contract and from their contracts yesterday. You know what I mean? They both announced their departures from WWE, which, you know, for many, it was shocking and such. And after I heard what Dave Meltzer said today about, because that's the main person who I waited for. After I heard what Dave Meltzer said, I came up with another theory on why. The real reason why R-Truth and Carlito are both no longer with WWE. And I'm thinking about this. I'm like, you know what? I'm surprised nobody's talking about what I'm about to say. I'm shocked nobody's saying what I'm about to say. You know? Both of them are Vince guys. They're not Triple H guys. That's what a lot of people seem to forget. Both Carlito and R-Truth were, you know, they were Vince guys. And yes, even though Carlito got hired in 2022, you know, I think 2022 or whatnot, or 2023, whichever one, you know, before Vince was outed and such, right? Or around that time. You know, they were both Vince hires. And, you know, Triple H doesn't see both of them, you know, as people who he can work with or work around. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, you know, I'm seeing Dave Meltzer say, oh, you know, he did say, you know, the age and you're not being used, which is true. I mean, R-Truth was very, very rarely being used. He was very rarely being used, right? He was very rarely being used. And, you know, it comes to a point where it's like, you know, you do have to cut bait. But here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. If you are not a Triple H, and this is true. You guys know what I'm talking about. So you know this is absolutely true. If you are not a Triple H guy or someone from AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling and someone in the Indies or someone for NXT, you are fucked. You are fucked. You know, think about this, okay? Let's look at some names, okay? Why do you think Omos is not really been used as of like? Oh, and that's another thing I forgot to bring up. So there was a report saying that it was Triple H's call to release both Carlito and R-Truth. I mean, because they're not Triple H guys. They're not guys who Triple H is interested in working with. You know, and mind you, this is also payback, unfortunate payback from what Vince did with Triple H's guys years prior. Remember, he let go of Adam Cole. He let go of Aleister Black. He let go of Miro. He let go of a lot of people. Swerve. You know, he let go. I mean, I don't think Swerve was a Triple H guy. He was more of a Shawn Michaels guy, but still, he was around that same vein, right? Braun Strowman is another one who basically was a Triple H. I mean, a Vince guy. He's a Vince guy. You know what I mean? He's a Vince guy. It all starts to make fucking sense now. It all starts to make sense. These are Carmella, like all these people. And yes, I know that was like, you know, last year's sense, but it all makes sense. These were all Vince people. They weren't Triple H people. They were not. You know what I mean? They clearly were not. And so, you know, with all these releases happening, again, he could have released Shinsuke Nakamura, but he chose not to. Right? He could have released, you know, AJ. AJ is a Triple H guy, even though, because remember, AJ, you know, there was talks of AJ Styles going to NXT, right? There was talks of him going to NXT and such. And, you know, of course, that didn't happen. He wound up going straight to the main roster, which was a good move and such, right? But again, these were all Vince guys. They were all Vince McMahon fingerprint people, right? And so Triple H had to cut bait, and again, he's mostly focused on anybody who is from AEW, anybody, even in the ROH sector. Well, almost anybody who has name value, right? Especially like name value from the indies and such, from AEW, ROH, right? New Japan Pro Wrestling, and anywhere else in other indie territories like an MLW, right? But it's mostly AEW who he really, really wants. Not to say, and also TNA as well. If you're not from that sector, then he's not even going to sniff your way. But it is really mostly from AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling, right? Who Triple H really, really, really puts his focus on. And that's the thing. Yeah. That's why. And again, a lot of people are not seeing this. A lot of people are not fucking seeing this. And mind you, think about this. R-Truth has been there for how many fucking years? He's been in WWE for how many years? He's been in the company for how fucking long? Case in point, he's done everything he could. And people are going after Triple H and stuff, and R-Truth was a beloved character and stuff. It honestly does not matter. R-Truth, Ron Killings is a Triple H hire. That is a Triple H guy. A Vince McMahon guy. He is a Vince McMahon guy. He's a fucking Vince guy. He's a fucking Vince hire. He did nothing really in NXT. He didn't do NXT at all. Nothing. He did absolutely fucking nothing. Now, if he was in AEW, then I would say, okay, he would have stuck it out a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. It's not an age thing. It's not, after what Meltzer said, and I had time to think about it, it's not a fucking age thing. It's not. Because they fucking hired Jeff Cobb. They're hiring fucking 40-year-olds who has a lot of fucking name value. A lot. You know what I'm saying? And again, there are people who they're not really being, used into their potential that they don't really need. And again, Vince hires, right? Fucking Miz. Look at Miz. Look at the fucking Miz. Miz, I'm shocked that Miz doesn't get the boot. I'm gonna definitely holler at y'all, I got a phone call that I gotta take care of, but I will definitely holler at y'all later tonight. All right? Peace.